Hey everybody, welcome to or welcome back to another F123 scenario event. This week I chose to do Mexico. There was also Monaco, but I didn't feel like doing that. So this one we're Sergio Perez and we're in the Red Bull, and the objective is to win the race. So we're starting in 5th place, we're on mediums, and our tires are at about just over 20%. So there's not really much grip, we're right at the drop-off phase. And we have pretty low fuel, but we've got enough to finish the race. So coming down here, we're going to go down the inside of signs, and we're going to make that move nice and clean. Now this event here, this first lap, I'm going to drain my battery. Try to get the fastest lap on this first lap here. That's kind of what I realized I needed to do. I did this event a few times, and this one turned out to be the best run. So I decided to make a video for this one here. So now here, our DRS has failed. And the first time I did this event, I thought it was a mistake, but it's not. So that's unfortunately how we have to do the event, but everybody's got to do it that way, so it works out pretty good. So coming around the last turn here, we're going to get right up close to Leclerc. We're gonna tuck to the inside. We're going to come to the line. It's going to be an 18.580 for the fastest lap. So we're going to tuck behind Leclerc now. We're going to get the slipstream. We don't have any battery, but this slipstream is going to help us for our next lap time here. So we're going to send it down the inside of him here. We're going to go down to 3rd. We're going to go to the inside, and we're going to get that move done. So we're on lap 65 now, and we got no battery, but we're gonna use whatever we have now for each lap. So we're up to 3rd now, and we have Hamilton up next. So we're going to try not to make any mistakes here. Like I said, the grip is a little... it's not good. Let's just put it that way. I thought it would be a little bit better. The tires aren't that worn, but I don't know. I have a pretty good setup, so I don't think it's that. But yeah, so that's what it is. So we are within a 10th of Hamilton, but it doesn't matter because we don't have DRS. Our rear wing's broken for the entire event. So we're going to get up tight to Hamilton here. We're going to come up to the last corner, and we're going to tuck in behind him. We're going to turn on what little bit of overtake we have here, and we're going to move out of the way so we don't hit him. But now we're going to tuck back into the slipstream. He's got DRS. Now Alonso over there, he's got some issues. I don't know what happened to his car, but somebody didn't pay the bills. So our plan here is to set up Hamilton in the hairpin of Sector 2, because he's going to get DRS here again, and we're not going to be able to... we're too far back to try to overtake him here. It'll just be a stupid dive bomb, and we'd break our wing, because I've tried that. So coming here, we're going to try to get good traction. We're going to short shift to 4th, and we're going to go down the inside. We're going to hug it on the inside, and we get that move done. So that was a good move there. That was pretty key. Saved time. We didn't lose time there doing that. So now we're in 1st. We've completed the objective, and we have a few cars that are ahead of us that are back markers. So he got out of the way, which is nice. And with the AI, you never know what they're going to do. So whenever there's an event like this, and there are a few back markers, this track, at least it's pretty open. There's lots of room to get out of the way, so they did get out of the way, which is nice. So that was a 19.7 on that lap. And our whole goal now, what I'm thinking, is try to be as consistent as I can. Basically every lap has the capability of being almost the same, because we basically have no battery whatsoever. So we're going to try to use whatever we have where we can. Right here, I'm going to turn on the overtake. I'm going to use everything I've got on every little bit of the track, just to try to gain any time I can. And as you can see, we're pulling away from the cars behind now. And again, it's the 110 AI, so it's just, I don't know, it's not very realistic, to be honest. But these events are how fast can you go. So You're basically competing against other players. You're not competing against the AI. But they should be faster. So we're coming up to Hulkenberg here now. He's going to have to get out of our way soon. So far so good. Coming through here, he's going to move over, which was nice of him. Didn't cost us any time, didn't run into him, so that's good. So now we're going to finish this lap. It's going to be another 19.7. Actually a purple last sector on that one. And we still have 0.33 laps of fuel. So we should have plenty to finish the event. You don't have to fuel save, you don't have to lift and coast, you don't have to do any of that stuff. So again, we're going to use some overtake here. Use every little bit we can on every part of the track, just to try to maximize our lap times here. So we have another car ahead that we're eventually going to catch, probably by the end of this lap, or on the straight. We'll see. So there's a few obstacles in the way on this event, but like I said, they're spread out pretty good. He's going to move over right there. Nick DeVries, thank you very much. He gets right out of the way. And we carry on. Down to third gear. We're going to ease at the throttle there. And we're going to give it some gas here around the last turn. And we're going to come across the line on this lap. It's going to be a 19.843. So about a tenth slower. So that's not bad. We're basically within a tenth on the last few laps. So that's good. And I believe our second lap after our 18.5 was I think it was a 19.5. So I think the last 3 or 4 laps we've been within 2/10 of each lap. So that's really good. That's what you want on events like this. You want to be very consistent. You want to have very, very close lap times. So coming around the hairpin, we're going to shift to 4th. Use a little bit of overtake there. We're going to go back down to 5th through here. We're going to try to take this aggressive. And we're going to go up to 6th, and we're going to go flat out through here, and we're going to hit the overtake again. So now we're coming back up to the last turn. We go a little deep, missed the apex there, but no big deal. So this lap time is going to be another 19.7. So we're doing really well. We're almost matching our lap times each lap. And now we have 0.20 laps of fuel, so we're getting a little low, but we're on the penultimate lap, so we'll have lots. So again, we're going to hit some overtake here. Now coming into this turn here, we do lose the car just slightly there, but we correct it right away. So I don't think we really lost. We lost maybe a half a tenth there. Not even worth mentioning, really. And I do it again on the next lap, so you think I would have learned, but it's all good. Didn't really affect it much. Like I said, I don't think we lost too much time from it. So we're coming around the last turn here. We're going to shift into 4th, turn on the overtake, and this lap is going to be a 19.901. So it's getting a little slower now, but not too bad. We're still in the 19s, which was what my goal was. I wanted each lap to be in the 19s, minus the fastest lap. And that could be chalked up to that little mistake, which is going to be coming up here again. Had I not made that, maybe it'd have been a 0.8, a low 0.8, maybe, I don't know, something like that, but not that big of a deal. So coming around here, we're going to do the exact same thing, almost a carbon copy. So we do catch it again pretty quickly, so, you know, we didn't lose too much time. So we're on the last lap here. We're going to push. We're going to turn the overtake on. We're going to go down to 5th through here. We're going to try to go really aggressive. Up to 6th, flat out, overtake on. Do that nicely. So we got 0.09 laps of fuel, so we got lots. We're good. Coming around here in 3rd gear, we're going to ease the throttle. Then we're going to give it some throttle. Take that last turn nicely. Shift to 4th, overtake on, and the last lap is going to be a .920, so another 19. So that's pretty much it for this event. You got to overtake a few cars. You got to hope the back markers get out of the way, and you basically just go as fast as you can. So I enjoyed the event. It's a fun track. Not so much for league racing, but it's fun to lap, time trial, things like that. So our overall time here is going to be a 93:05.409, and our fastest lap was an 18.580. And these are our lap times here. As you can see, they're very consistent, which is key. And that's going to give us a score of 314,723. And I'm actually first on all platforms, Xbox and PC, surprisingly. So, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. And you can catch me on the next one. Thanks for watching.